Hey guys, Michelle here. We are going to go and do some hip and core exercises with a band. If you don't have a band like this, that's okay. You can do these without the band. And we are going to start with side stepping. Traditionally, people might wear the band around their knees or the ankle and side stepping, but I'm going to show you doing it around the feet. So you're going to put it around the feet. Make sure we put our hands on our hips. We kind of have our thumb on the muscle that we should feel working, the gluteus medius, and we want to keep those knees just as wide as our feet, and you should feel this muscle working. So the gluteus medius, it helps keep the hips stable and walking and running. The other side benefit of putting it around our feet is our feet muscles, our ankle muscles have to work harder too. You can see that if you were to look down, that my arch is popped up, which is a great position for the arch to be able to support the foot. All right, so that's lateral band walks. We can then turn sideways and we can do monster walks. So monster walks, we're going to take a like wax on, wax off move. So out and up, and I'm just going to move this up to my ankles. Out and up, out and up. Still feeling that same hip muscle working. Knees just as wide as the feet, and we can go backwards. In and out, in and out, in and out. All right. So that's the first two standing. We're going to move down to the ground and move the band up to our knees. We're going to lay down. Tuck your hips under so your back is flat. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart. Knees are pushing into the band. Still feeling that side hip muscle. We're going to do the glute bridge with the band. So we're going to keep that constant pressure, core tight, squeeze my butt and come up. All right, so that was 10 bridges. And a great one for our hips as well as stability is to do hip external rotation. So I'm going to keep my feet flat, hands on top of my hip bones here to make sure that I'm not rocking and rolling. But I'm going to push out fast and then in back slowly. So out fast, in back slowly. This leg is resisting that motion and staying steady. So if I do it to the left side, out fast, in back slow. So if I turn and face you guys so you can see it better. Going to be out and in back slow. Out and in back slow. That one's good for hip stability and core stability. All right, so let's roll over onto our sides and we're going to bend our knees so our feet are even with our butt and our back is flat. And our knees together, ankles together. You can put your hand under your head. We're just going to do the clam. So we're still feeling that side hip muscle. All right, I'm only going to do 5 so we can move through a bunch of other exercises and you can take from this what you like. All right, so on the other side, I'm going to bring it up a notch. So still feet even with my butt back nice and flat. I'm going to get into a side plank, a modified side plank, and still do my hip bridge. All right, let's move that band down to our feet. We're going to get back into our dead bug position. So we've done this before. Remember, we want to tuck our tailbone in so that our back is nice and flat to the ground and our arms are up. We're going to keep one knee steady, or one leg steady, and push out against the band and then come back up. So this side hip flexor, the stationary side hip flexor, is actually working pretty hard to resist being pulled down by the opposite leg. I forgot which one we're doing. These are much harder than they look. All right, and then rolling back onto our side. This one's going to be too hard for me to do on this hip with the band, but to do the reverse of the clamshell. We're going to keep our knees together and push out. So this strengthens the internal rotator of the hip. And on my right side, my internal rotators are pretty weak. So this is, as easy as it seems, fairly challenging for me. All right, guys, I'm not sure exactly how many exercises I just went through, but try them out. Let me know what you think, and if you're also sad about not being able to lift weights like I am, drop me a DM and tell me what you're doing to keep yourself busy.